Okay, I'm just coming back in live real quick. I did get disconnected. Um, I'm not sure what happened there. It is windy, really windy out here, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Um, but I just wanted to thank everyone that came in. I'm glad I made uh, people super mods. Um, so you can protect my channel, and all mods can any mod can protect my channel, protect each other. Um, so all right, Pinky, you know what? If you want to call me later because I just don't want to yell. Okay, I don't want to yell. That's just I'd rather hang up. You know, just frustrating. Go ahead, you can call me later, Pinky. It's fine. Um, I won't yell at you either. Okay, but you see that here's where it starts. When you start yelling and I'm trying to talk or finish my sentence, you yell over me. And I'm like, that's not the way I am. I'm not built that way. I'm not made that way. I don't talk over anybody, you know, but you're used to it. You're used to yelling because that's what you and your husband do or have done. I know you're trying to separate with your husband and all that. Uh oh my god. See what she won't stop. You yelled at me first. Oh my goodness. See, be careful, because I unmodded you because I told you I officially broke up with you. But I told you you can officially, we can talk again if you want to. But if you start yelling, I'm just hanging up the phone. Simple. Don't talk over each other. It's simple. You know, this is not a place to argue. This, my channel is not a place to argue. It's about talking truth. Um, if we disagree about something, then that's fine. You know, we can disagree about different things. That's okay. We don't see, this is not a cult, right? This is not a religious stream. We don't like people who are religious, they say this is my religion and you're wrong about your religion because mine is better. And then this is not about that at all. This is about truth and our journey, our life journey, about finding truth, or knowing that we've been lied to about things. And then once you cross a fence or over another fence or another hurdle, then you cross over other hurdles, over fences, and you reach a new journey. That's what this channel is about. Thank you, David Banner. Keep the conversation between you and Rick private. It's for the best. I'm sure you will sort. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Being a Twinkie, make it personal in my own channel. You do. See, like it's making me upset already that she's bringing personal stuff in here. And it's just that's why I unmodded her, because it's just disturbing. This channel, my channel, is not about this. My channel is about happiness. My channel is about truth. My channel is about speaking out about your journey about truth. That's really what it's about. And I've gone on I've gone on David Banner's open panel many times. That's all we do. We don't argue. We talk about our experience in life and our truth journey. And that's what our life is really about. It's about going down a path where we are constantly seeking truth or constantly realizing that this is uh, the right path that we want to go on, right? And if we want to switch a path, it's okay. Because I've met different people. Like I'm a space station. I haven't met him personally, but I've gone on his live stream, and he has changed his path sometimes because then he researches his own uh, his own thoughts, his own information, or not his own thoughts, but his own path, and he says, "Oh, I changed my mind," and the last live stream that he did that I was on, he remembered me. He's like, "Oh, Ricardo, man, it's been a long time since I've had the opportunity to talk to you, to have a chance to talk to you, or to chat with you." So people remember me as a truther. Doesn't matter where you're from. Actually, I don't even know exactly where he's from. I think he's an American because he sounds like an American. He has that American accent like me. Uh, yeah. So, but like we can decide our own path. Um, yeah, I'm a space station. Yeah, we're good. Like we don't chat very often, but whenever he goes live, I'm always uh I'm always trying to be in people's live streams because I always want to listen to their new research and what they've done in their journey in their life to learn about something else, and and that's what a truther's life is really about. It's about constantly seeking truth, and so yeah, so yeah, I know I like I'm a space station too. He knows he knows my name, just like all of you do now. All of you, David Banner, we've known each other for quite some time. Um, yeah, David Banner says, yes, Pinky, I get it, but some things are best kept private. We still love you, Pinky. See, that's what this is about. This is about love. This channel, my channel, is about love. It's about caring about each other. It's about truth. If you start yelling at me, I'm hanging up, man. It's that simple. Yeah. So, but yeah, that David Banner, you're great. And who's Dell at the Elfin? Then is it a new cartoon? Dell and the Elephant. Dell. What's his username? Damn, Dell. Shoot, I can't remember his. I unsubbed his channel a long time ago. So, Dell is he's kind of a strange person to me because he wears all these tattoos, like his arms are full of tattoos, and it looks like it's satanic in a way, right? And he likes to yell in his live stream. And if you don't agree with what he's thinking or along his path, then he bans you, or he disregards you. He banned David Banner, and all David Banner was doing is asking him a simple question about two balloons, right? Helium balloon and a natural balloon, and it was like, what's wrong with that question? There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I know it's disturbing, man. So yeah. So, but I'm happy that I made some people super mods today. So you guys like Vertec, David Banner, Chilsters, Zeus Scott, Jax is also a super mod. So you guys are like managers in my account, in my live stream. So I'm glad that I did that because now I feel sort of safer, right, within my own channel. All right, Pinky, if you want to call me, let's call, but let's talk calmly, okay? Let's talk calmly. Let's not yell. I'm not gonna yell at you. Don't yell at me, okay? So please, I beg you to not do that. So no, I'm not gonna make her mod yet. I'm sorry, Zeus Scott. We have to talk it out first. Um, yeah, we got into a really bad argument, uh, and it was just horrible. So, so I can't do it yet, or maybe never. I have no idea. It depends on how our conversation goes. Well, here's the thing. The thing, like people who come into my channel and come into my live stream, they know I don't yell. It's the way I speak naturally, and I love to listen or to read people's comments because it it helps me to understand where you're coming from or where people are coming from, and that's it. Simple. It's like even though the panel is not open, I don't have a panel that's going to open, but in a way we sort of conversate through the chat room, and we understand each other. And like when I've been on David Banner's channel and his panel, this is the way we talk, and we just sit. There's times where I'm talking and he sits back and listens, and then he's talking, and I sit back and listen, and that's a good way of uh, conversing. So yeah, it's see one of the biggest tools that I say is I have is I'm a good listener. When you learn to listen, you're not just hearing, you're listening, you're taking it into into yourself, and then you can sort of react to it if you want to. Um, so that's a good tool to have to listen. I mean, you can tell I like to speak out. I like to speak. But there's times where I just sit back and listen. I'm like, I'll just sit back and listen, and then I can learn about somebody else's experience and somebody else's journey of what they're going through, and that's a great quality to have. It's a great quality to have because, um, you know, like Dell, for example, Dell, like David Banner explained in his live stream earlier, all he does is talk, 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 and then he yells and yells, and it's like he's dividing and conquering in a way. And as soon as I felt that from him, which is months ago, boom, I was out. I unsubbed him. I don't want to listen to that kind of jibber jabber, so to speak. Dell's doing is what he's told. Yeah, I think he's a shill, to be honest with you. Just like I think level-headed William and Natalie turned into shills because they talked about the Earth rising, and that's why you see things fall. It's like it makes no sense to me. I don't. There's no movement. I'm sitting right here. I don't feel any movement. So if I drop my phone, let's see, I'm dropping my phone, right? I don't feel the Earth rising. That's crazy, man. He threw a wrench in his whole machinery that he had going on really well. Little Wayne, thank you, thank you. Yeah, listening, lurking, listening is learning. Is actually what I the way I think of it. So that's why I do these live streams because um, you know I want to express what I'm thinking and feeling, and then I can read out people's comments, and uh, and then we can share our thoughts together. That's like to me, that's like it's a great feeling. So see, what is it? 10:07 a.m. here. Okay. So I'm sorry that I lost I don't know what happened. I lost the connection earlier. Um, but I'm back, and but I'm not going to be on here very much long because I was on my last live stream. I was on for over an hour, so now it's continuing into an hour and a half. Connecting with our souls on the same journey, right? Brian, AM, yeah. Um, that's what I always talk about is like I'm in America, right? I'm in the U.S. But a lot of people are from other countries, like Europe, Australia, Canada, other states in America, and but we all have found each other as truthers, like in David Banner's channel, in my channel, in other people's channels, um, and that's the spiritual connection that we have with each other. So, and on America, yeah, I don't like this country that I live in. It's just, one thing I always talk about is say they call it the United States, right? The United, it's united, not united. If you've been to different states around here, and I've been through at least 10 different states, it's like you're going into a different country. They treat people differently in every state. So really what they should call it is the divided states. If they were being truthful, they should call it the divided states. So it's all a trick, man. Everything they do is, they even Freemasonries all around these symbols in this currency that we have. Crazy, man. It's just, where's the $5 bill? Okay, so $5 bill. That's Abraham Lincoln, right? Somebody, I don't know if it was this one, but somebody folded it in half, or something, and it looked like the Twin Towers. And I was like, man, the symbolism that they have is crazy, man. Like they hide it. They put these sort of whatever you want to call it, Easter eggs in the symbolism, like to mock us, right? To mock everyone. So it's crazy, man. Once you cross over the path of Freemasonry or you understand it, then you look at a lot of, like me, I look at a lot of things different. I'm like, damn, I can't believe it. At first I was like, I can't believe it, but now when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, 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 it's nonsense. So, and then like I'm a space station. I was on his live stream, and um, he made a comment. He said he was just laughing. He was laughing at it, and and he said sometimes it's just funny to me now, rather than getting angry. It's just funny for him, right? And that's kind of where we have to go now. We have to go to not get angry about it so much, even though it can make us angry, right? So, yeah. So he made a good point with that, and I was kind of made me laugh too. But yeah, so yeah. Um, there's no such thing as a truther community because the community always has unwanted questions. Well, when I say truth community, Shlo, is when I say truth community is a place where we can talk about our own journey. We're not a cult. We're not a religion. If we disagree, we disagree. That's part of part of our journey. Right? That's all I mean by that when I say truth community. Um, yeah, of course, Lo. Of course, Lo. That's what I mean by truth community. Yeah, you understand. I think we're connecting now because to seek truth, sometimes you have to see the lies, see the many lies that we've been told, and then you're like, or I was like, damn, I was lied to, and I go through a different path to seek no more lies, and then it keeps going, right? It's sort of a pattern, right? So yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming in. Chilsters, Zeus Scott, Schlo, David Banner, Jax, um, um, whoever, whoever else came in, Brian A. Metz, of course, Bam came in here. I'm gonna get some rest. Um, so thank you for joining. Um, thank you for joining David Banner's channel. And I just I hope he feels better as his journey goes on with his sickness. Um, I love you all. I love you all. So I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night, wonderful afternoon, whatever time difference that we have. Keep on loving yourself and treat each other the way you want to be treated. So I love you all. Peace out.